Why is Old School Runescape the best MMORPG? A good MMORPG must have social gameplay, and one of the core reasons behind Old School RuneScape's success is how it links social gameplay to the fundamentals of human motivation. See, majority of human behavior is dictated by two key factors. One is that sense of importance in ourself, and two, well, how do I put this, getting some. Now, there's no doubt that being a Giga Chad in Old School RuneScape will help you get some, which is why I want to focus on the former, a sense of importance. RuneScape's gearing system fosters this feeling of importance. It doesn't use item levels like other RPGs, but instead, there are different types of armors in tiered qualities, and each armor is visually distinct from the other, so you can quickly work out which one is the best. Now, this fosters envy in the player. Imagine this. You see a man walking down the street in full rune armor, looking as rad as a hunk in a Ferrari. Now you bet your buttons you want to be like him, because he is important, and you want to be important. So your adventure begins. Firstly, you start off questing and mercilessly killing thousands of cows so that you can just have the mere strength to wield the armor. In this time, you meet a man that passes you, another player, and they offer you some armor they've just sniffed. Now, it's not as good as the Rumen armor before, but it's still an upgrade. And they just want something simple in return. Help with the quest. This quest is to retrieve the Shield of Arav that's been broken into two pieces. You need to infiltrate one gang in the major city while they infiltrate the other. You each get half and then put it together. So you do, and you claim your arm upgrade and a friend. Back to training. Progress towards rune armor takes days, maybe even weeks, but in this time you're growing as a character, embarking on journeys, learning shortcuts around the world, and making loads of friends. You eventually grow strong enough that you can wield the armor. Now you have to get the armor. Now, you may wish to tirelessly develop your skills in smithing to make the armor yourself with your own two bare hands, or slaughter hordes of monsters in hopes of getting the pieces as a rare drop. Or maybe you find another player that has the skills to make the armor and can trade with you. So you eventually do hunt down someone, and it's going to cost you a fair bit, so you need to make some money. Where else do you make money but the wilderness? Old School RuneScape's most savage obstacle. The wilderness is home to some of Old School RuneScape's most efficient skilling and access to some of the most rarest trade resources. It has one drawback though. Players can kill one another here, and death in Old School RuneScape means losing everything but your most valuable items. As a result, clans of players maraud this wasteland in search of victims to plunder. Under the dead of night, you carefully weave through players hiding, hoping that they won't kill you, and hopefully earning enough money selling trade goods. One night, while running back to the bank, you see someone. Another player. They approach you. You scream, "Don't kill me," in a panic. You explain that you're just here to collect resources for money and are just returned to the bank. You mean no harm. They tell you to calm down. They explain to you that they know of a closer bank that's even safer to get to, and they're an experienced player. You can tell by their higher level, so you decide to trust them. They say this bank is just a bit further down out in the wilderness, so you need to venture a bit further. So you do. You follow them, and it's that night that you learn the meaning of the word betrayal. XX Cowslayer is an absolute liar. He lures you into the depths of the wilderness and cuts you down, sending you straight back to Lumbridge with nothing but your three most precious items. Your life flashes before your eyes. The cows, the adventures, the Giga Chad in full rune. Fueled with rage, you set out again, but more careful this time. Finally, you earn enough money to purchase the armor from another player, except you are not a Giga Chad yet. You still have a problem. The plate body. You can't wear it. So you ask around, and some other players help you out and explain that you need to complete a quest. In fact, you need to kill a goddamn dragon to earn the honor of wearing a rune plate body. So you do. And you become the Giga Chad. This is the core gameplay loop of Old School RuneScape. It's longer than other games, but is also unique to Old School RuneScape, and it's what makes it such a good MMO. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.